Leading cybersecurity firm Bishop Fox has completed a thorough security audit of the XRP Ledger's EVM sidechain implementation, thereby making XRPL one step closer to welcoming EVM sidechain. By the way, James Wallis, Ripple's vice president for CBDC Engagements, has recently elaborated on how Central Bank Digital Currencies can enhance financial inclusion. We will also be looking at the 3 great outcomes from the Ripple's case since July that was highlighted by Pro-XRP lawyer Bill Morgan. Finally, Ripple CTO David Schwartz has revealed that the XRP Ledger is moving towards real-world asset tokenization, a scene pursued by prominent firms such as JPMorgan and Bank of America. Join me, guys, as I review all what it entails. Stick with me till the end to find out more. If this sounds like something of much interest to you, be sure to check out this new video starting now. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel, where we talk about the latest updates on XRP and the cryptocurrency world in general. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, we happily send you a special welcome. We invite you to hit on the notification bell so you never miss another video. We are announcing that this channel has a giveaway of 200 XRP. To stand the chance of participating, all you have to do is simply subscribe to the channel, like this video and comment with the hashtag XRP, and the winner will be announced on the 30th of November. This milestone brings the XRPL one step closer to integrating the EVM sidechain, as the audit firm has vouched for the security architecture of the sidechain. The RippleX team disclosed the development in a recent statement. According to the report, the audit scrutinized the EVM sidechain implementation, consensus mechanism, and the bridging system connecting the XRPL and the EVM. This bridging implementation utilizes the cross-chain bridging XLS38D specification for the XRPL. After diligent examination, Bishop Fox presented their remediation reports addressing vulnerabilities in the EVM sidechain and the XLS38 cross-chain bridge. The audit confirmed that the RPC networking interfaces are robustly safeguarded against injection-based attacks. Moreover, the auditor detected no fundamental issues with the bridging functionality during the assessment. Of the 11 findings, 3 were categorized as medium risk and 8 were labeled as low risk. By and large, the audit firm identified no critical or high-severity issues. Meanwhile, the examination uncovered minor concerns about using outdated dependencies and implementing unsafe command and code execution patterns. As a recommendation, Bishop Fox advised the developer team to prioritize updating software dependencies and eliminating unsafe execution patterns. In parallel, the auditor underlined that the developer team had successfully resolved the identified issues in the most recent implementation following earlier remediation reports. Also, it stated that the fixes would be incorporated into the XRPL EVM sidechain's mainnet launch. Furthermore, the audit firm mentioned that the RippleX engineering team had addressed issues highlighted in their audit of the XLS38 cross-chain bridge within the Ripple code. Subsequently, the Bishop Fox team conducted thorough remediation testing and published a comprehensive report confirming the successful implementation of these fixes. It is worth mentioning that Persist is developing the XRPL EVM sidechain in collaboration with Ripple to optimize decentralized finance. This development offers builders the unique opportunity to pioneer their DeFi applications on a novel chain, catering to a user base exceeding 4.5 million XRP holders. Builders can leverage well-known smart contract languages to create and deploy cross-chain dApps effortlessly. Furthermore, they can utilize a secure bridge built upon the XLS38 cross-chain bridging specification for seamless fund transfers between the XRPL mainnet and the EVM sidechain. Please, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings as regards to XRP. The Ripple vice president first underscored that condensing years of efforts to address financial inclusion into a 1-minute overview is challenging. Regardless, he broke down the concept, noting CBDC's roles in simplified payments and credit-building opportunities. Wallis noted that financial inclusion refers to providing financial services to people globally, including the US, Asia, and Africa. He mentioned that it specifically targets people with low incomes and no relationship with financial institutions. Wallis outlined 2 main factors contributing to the financial exclusion of specific individuals. He noted the first reason is that they often have very low incomes and lack any pre-existing relationship with financial institutions, resulting in the absence of a credit history. Secondly, the Ripple VP stated that banks in regions where people are financially excluded are typically commercial entities with shareholders to answer to. Empathically, those banks find it challenging to serve individuals with minimal resources, as generating profits from such a demographic is difficult. However, CBDCs offer a solution. Wallis highlighted that they are cost-effective, allowing financial service provision at a much lower cost compared to traditional methods. Furthermore, he mentioned that CBDCs allow people to access simplified payment options. Also, it provides opportunities to build credit, even without a prior relationship with a financial institution. According to the Ripple expert, it opens the door for individuals to establish credit histories and gain the ability to borrow money, fostering the growth of their businesses. Overall, Wallis expressed that CBDCs present a transformative innovation that addresses the challenges of financial inclusion on a global scale. It is worth mentioning that Ripple is collaborating with more than 20 central banks worldwide for CBDC initiatives. Recently, Ripple emerged as the technology partner to pilot the second stage of the CBDC project in the Republic of Georgia. Other countries where Ripple has live CBDC collaboration include Bhutan, Palau, Montenegro, Colombia, and Hong Kong. Furthermore, attorney Bill Morgan, a seasoned lawyer closely following the SEC v. Ripple case, has highlighted 3 great outcomes that have emerged from the landmark ruling since July 2023. Per attorney Morgan, the first outcome was that XRP was given legal clarity. Following the court's July 13th decision, XRP became the only crypto asset with legal clarity in the United States. In addition, attorney Morgan stated that the ruling also prompted multiple crypto exchanges to relist XRP. As reported earlier, several crypto exchanges like Coinbase and Kraken were forced to relist the XRP after the court declared the coin as non-security. These crypto trading platforms initially delisted XRP from their platforms shortly after the US SEC charged Ripple with violating federal securities laws in December 2020. However, they made a U-turn and relist XRP after the judge declared that programmatic XRP sales on digital exchanges are not securities. According to attorney Morgan, the last great outcome is the increasing use of Ripple's on-demand liquidity solution and the blockchain company's partnerships with top firms. It bears mentioning that Ripple has inked partnership deals with top firms since July. Some of the partnerships include Ripple's collaboration with Rocket Fuel, Uphold, and FOMO. Attorney Morgan pointed out that these events helped to push the XRP price from a low 46 cents to 62 cents. While the lawyer believes that XRP price action since July is better than some coins, he acknowledged that the crypto asset is still lagging behind others. Although the 3 outcomes Hogan highlighted have contributed positively to XRP price, he questioned how XRP would experience a parabolic move that could help it achieve 3 figures. I just don't know what would cause it if we are saying 3 figures short or medium term and long term could mean anything, he concluded. Now to our main focus for the day. According to the remarks made by Schwartz, does XRP's Ledger have what it takes to become a real-world asset? Please, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings as regards to XRP. Schwartz made these remarks while discussing the journey of the XRPL in a recent interview. He expressed his satisfaction with the fact that the technology behind the XRP Ledger is getting more attention these days, instead of an all-in obsession with XRP, its gas token. The Ripple CTO emphasized that XRP remains a token that market participants can buy, hold, and transfer. However, he stressed that the token itself is not as interesting as the core technology powering the XRP Ledger. He further called attention to the XRPL's unique nature at the early stage of blockchain adoption, noting that the network was the first Layer 1 blockchain not built from the Bitcoin technology during the 2011-2012 period. So it's exciting to see more focus on the technology. You're right, institutional adoption of the XRP Ledger technology is growing, David Schwartz declared. According to him, part of the reason behind this growing interest and adoption is the heritage that the network was built around. He confirmed that the original architects, including him, built the XRPL for enterprise finance, applications, and cross-border payments. He noted that in the early days, he and the other architects were looking at ways to bolster enterprise adoption for solutions like Bitcoin. For such adoption to occur, they would need to establish bridges, connections, and other pivotal technologies. Schwartz then revealed that he is extremely excited about delving into real-world asset tokenization. He stressed that establishing efficient tokenization of real-world assets has grown to be a real problem. The XRPL is positioned to solve this problem. In his words, real-world asset tokenization is something that I'm pretty excited about right now, because that's a real problem and there's real interest from mainstream financial giants like JPMorgan and Bank of America, which are actively pursuing tokenization of traditional assets. Projected to hit $30 trillion by 2030, the tokenization industry has become a hot topic in the crypto scene, with projects such as Floki looking to jump on it. Anthony Welfare, Ripple's CBDC advisor, revealed in July that Ripple aims to transform the real estate industry through tokenization. In a previous interview, David Schwartz expressed his desire to see the XRPL serve as the go-to platform for tokenized real-world assets. He noted that the XRPL boasts all the attractive features for this purpose, including low fees. Make sure you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, you can help enlighten others just like you have been enlightened by sharing this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news everywhere, guys. If you are a true cryptocurrency fan, don't miss any of our content. See you tomorrow to talk about the latest news that concerns us all as a community.